How many victims identified?
Positive on Frankie Bridges, sir, but nothing yet on any of Massoud's men.
CID at Callard's house. Callard's house is empty. Car's gone, wife, kids, nobody home.
Do we have anything on the blue van?
Well, we've got a PNC report out. Vehicle recognition systems are being checked, but there's nothing yet.
Do we have any response on the Allport's warning on Massoud?
Not yet, sir.
We have an arrest team in position outside George Garvey's London house, sir, and armed officers on their way.
What's their ETA?
15 minutes.
Nothing on Murphy?
No, boss. Nothing at all.
A couple of months, maybe. Can't say, Billy. Depends on how much of a shitstorm we've stirred up.
Can you raise your arm for me, George? Well, the bullet, from what I can ascertain without an X-ray, appears to have passed through the soft tissue. Appears not to have affected the scapula itself or the connecting muscle.
Are you sure?
Otherwise, you'd have been screaming when you raised your arm.
We have an ID on the car outside Garvey's house, sir, registered to a Dr. Alexander Temple.
So why does Garvey need a doctor?
Sir?
What's the news on Alison?
When I left him, he was still in theatre, sir. The bullet shattered his sternum, tore up the lung on his right side, and they haven't recovered their own, sir. Apparently, it might have fragmented on impact.
What's the prognosis?
I don't know. It doesn't look good, sir.
Okay.
All I'm saying, Dave, is it makes a lot more sense to me. The trouble we're in now, that we look at making this a two-way split, and not three ways. Do you know what I mean?
Plan of action, Div. Want you to move the heroin, Kaz. You know where to. Do it as soon as I've left.
Deputy Commissioner.
Where are we, Stephen?
We now have 4 fatalities. Frankie Bridges confirmed as one of them. We have 1 officer critically wounded. We have no whereabouts on Callard, Miller, Massoud and Murphy. We have no whereabouts on the van full of heroin.
Okay, fine. Boss, DCI Burns has his team deployed and awaiting your order.
Do nothing. Stephen, I need to speak to you.
Sir. Okay, everybody on standby till I get back.
The hell is that?
Clean clothes, your passport.
That?
The girls wouldn't let me leave him, Dave. I promised them Uncle Kaz would look after him while we were on holiday. It was either that or them howling all the way through checking in onto the plane. Tell Kaz he can flush it down the toilet, just as long as he's got a new one the day we get back. Same colour, same size. Love you. See you out there.
Clothes. So is Gerbil.
What happened, Stephen?
That's what I'm trying to find out, sir.
4 men dead, an officer shot, Callard and Miller armed and at large, and a metric ton of heroin.
Sir.
This is a bloody circus.
Sir, we arrest Garvey now, or he might have some answers.
We can't.
What? Why?
Garvey belongs to MI6.
MI6? George Garvey has nothing whatsoever to do with MI6. He's importing heroin on a massive scale. There's no way MI6 are involved.
Yeah, well, I've just been given official notice, and as a consequence, you cannot touch him.
Garvey is a bloody drug dealer. and seriously wounded DS Murphy's operational partner. We don't know where Dave Callard is. There's every chance George Garvey does.
He belongs to MI6.
Due respect, sir, this is... I have an officer in the field, possibly in imminent danger of his life, and Garvey... And there is every chance that Garvey knows where Callard and Miller and Murphy are.
Stephen, I'm sorry. You cannot touch George Garvey. Now, for God's sake, find Murphy.
Is Masood clear? Is he out of the country?
What happened, George?
I'd been on the phone to Masood. He was at the airport. We arranged to meet in 3 weeks' time.
Who shot you?
I was leaving the hotel room. I opened the door. There was a man with a gun. He wanted to know where was Masood. I said, Masood's gone to the airport. He pushed me inside. I turned. He fired. That was it.
Would you recognize him?
God, yes.
We have the Bentley, Heathrow car park, and it's definitely Garvey's car, sir.
Masood must have driven into the airport, sir.
Yeah, there's a possibility he boarded using false papers.
DCI Burns needs you now, sir.
DCI Burns, your team is stood down. Yes, you heard me correctly. Well, that's as may be. You stood down!
Sir, George Garvey could maybe take us to Murphy.
Yes, he maybe could.
And you won't authorize his arrest? What if Callard decides to tidy up things a bit? And puts a bullet in Murphy's head and we don't get there on time?
David Lionel Callard. I should kill you, Murphy, now you've seen that. I know. That's bad. Lionel.
Shoot him, Dave. I'll pretend I never heard. You like? I'll shoot him for you.
I'll take your secret to my grave. Was there no clothes for me? Adam was in a hurry, she got mixed up. Put the old ones back on, clean up later. Taffy, your Welsh mate. He just throws up on you. Then he got shot. What was all that about? I would vouch for that man with my life. Well, that's exactly what you were doing, exactly that. So what, you gonna shoot me now, Dave? You trust him? Of course you do. The same way I trusted Taffy. On more than one occasion, I have trusted him with my life. Lose this somewhere. Nobody's ever gonna find it. But we're all screwed. Lose it big time.
What about this gerbil?
David Lionel Callard.
Treacherous Irish bastard, I
I'm
swear on my
arresting
life.
you on suspicion of murder.
One of these days I'll have you.
On suspicion of attempted murder, conspiracy to murder, importation of Class A drugs. Stand still! Stay still! Hands behind your head. Hands behind your head, do it! On your hands and knees. On them! Down. You are under arrest. Do you understand me? You're not obliged to say anything, but it may harm your defense if you do not mention something that you later rely on in court.
You're gonna shoot me, Murphy!
If you move, I will shoot
Then on
you.
you go then. You better kill me now, you piece of shit! Because you are a dead man!
Shut
You're a
up.
dead man!
Shut up! This is DS Tommy Murphy, warrant number
DS Tommy,
171946, working
on my
undercover for
children,
Detective
on my
Superintendent
wife!
Reese
You are
in the
a
National
dead man!
Crime
You hear
Squad.
me, Murphy?
Shut up!
You're a
I
dead
have
man!
arrested one man, shot and killed another. I am the only person armed. I am